After playing in Call of Dragons Season 2 for like 2 weeks, I finally feel comfortable to actually talk about the Season 2 maps on Call of Dragons. There will be a Behemoth changes, there will be also a gate changes from what we see in the Tamaris. It will be different in the Belleron. So let's jump, and I will start first with the safe zones. In Season 2 map of Call of Dragons, you're going to be presented with 4 places to land. It didn't actually matter, maybe the center one, for example, Enugat and Sclera is good places because you're going to have more runic ancestor statue. So yeah, maybe these 2 places are good, but still these zones in the Season 2 map is going to be a safe zones. And what I mean about safe zones is basically you cannot get attacked on the Season 2 map. You have basically this thing here, running ancestor statue, and you're going to fight over this statue, but enemy cannot actually go into your zone. So if you're in Enugat, from the Sclera, they cannot actually go and invite you, like it was in the Tamaris the first season and Season 1 and Season 1 Plus. In the Season 2, this cannot actually happen. So first zone is going to be always a safe zone. Going further in the Season 2 map of Call of Dragons, you're going to be presented with this, of course, gates. And when you occupy these passes, you can go in the second zone. And again, this zone is going to be at the beginning a safe zone. And what I mean by that is, again, you're going to face this Supreme Assessor statue. You're going to fight here, and some of the zone is going to take the statue, and so on. So far, you're not going to feel threatened about something. Of course, you have to dispel the mist. This is the next thing I want to talk about. You have to send all your scouts to actually explore and clear this mist. Of course, the mist is something nice, especially if you have a higher level. If you have higher level scout, it will be really fast, and you're going to be presented again with a lot of rewards from cleaning the mist. So jumping on the next thing in the Season 2, of course, after you pass this pass level 3, you're going to be presented in the pass level 4. Now the specific thing about the pass level 4 is, if we go here, if we go in the scout, we open the map, here is basically the pass level 4. So here maybe you're going to have a chance to actually fight with the other I don't know, kingdoms or maybe zones. Maybe the zones is more right word. Here when this thing open, basically the gate, the pass level 4, I think here will be something like battle zone. I'm not so sure they can actually go in the zone 2, because you have to have a Behemoth to actually occupy the pass here. That is pass level 4. So I think this will be something like battle zone. For Sclera and Aurion is going to be Ruvona. Here is going to be between Enugat and Sclera Camelot. And of course here is going to be more braids. So far this is for the zones. I think here is going to have some fights, but the first zone and the second zone is going to be a safe zone. Maybe if they can actually come here, but still they have to have a Behemoth here. And the last one is Karedrek, where is actually the Behemoth. So if we check 1 second, yeah, the next thing is basically the Behemoths. So let's talk about the Behemoths. Here we are presented with 2 new Behemoths, and 2 Behemoths are not here. The Deer Bear from the Season 1 and Season 1 Plus is no more. Basically this Behemoth is not here anymore. On their places is presented with the Frost Giant. This is one of the new Behemoths in the Season 2. And of course the Frost Dragon. This one looks really funny. I mean, I like the previous one, is looking way more badass, but still, In the season 2 map in Call of Dragons, this is the 2 new Behemoths. So if we check the overview, you're going to see this time we have a lot of bears. This is something good, and something was not so good in the season 1 plus. In the season 1 plus, it was really hard to get the Behemoth. It was like one Hydra for 3 zones. Maybe here it will be something like this. Yeah, definitely these battle zones, because in the zone 1 and zone 2 you're not going to have any problems, but to get the Hydra you have to go in this zone. Basically where the Hydra places is the zones where the other zones can actually enter in the battle, other territory. So I think this will be a really interesting point where we're going to fight over the Hydras. But still, the bears, there is enough bear, I think, for everybody. The frost giants, there is 2 frost giants per zone. There is 2 chickens in the zone number 2, basically here, here, and here. Now maybe here is a little far away and our chickens is close to themselves, but still. 2 hydras after the gate level 4 open. You're going to be presented with the chance to capture the Hydra. Of course, you can see here the buffs. The Necro Giant is also going to be in this zone where from Sclera, for example, can actually enter and fight with us over this Necro Giant Behemoth. The Magma one is going to have... Magma is... This Behemoth is basically everywhere. I mean, in the season 1, season 1 plus, and in season 2 there is enough of this Behemoth. Not like in the Necro Giant, it's like 3 Necro Giants here. But the Magma is basically, the Magma is the Behemoth that count in the rewards of the end of the season. So this is really great that in season 2 mapping Call of Dragons we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Behemoths, Magma Behemoths, so a lot of alliances is going to get rewards. And of course there will be just 1 dragon. Over here this will be, I think, the last stage to open. This is absolutely normal. Since this zone here is safe, this zone here is safe, this one is also safe, and this one. So all the zones are going to enter in the dragon in the same time. So if you open the map, you're going to see that this is one of the safe zones, and this is gate number 5. So we're going to be presented in the gate number 4, fighting for the Hydras here and the Necro Giant with the people from Sclera. They're also going to have from the zone 2, which for them is Rasenhorn, something like this, and they're going to have a pass to go in this zone. We actually have 2 passes, so they also should have 2 passes. No, they have just 1 pass. This is very interesting. Anyway, are we going to fight over the Hydra and Necro Giant here? And yeah, we have already Magmas here. 1 is here, 1 is here, and of course in the last stage somewhere here is going to be the dragon. So this is the map for season 2. From what I see in Call of Dragons, Belleron is not Damaris, it's Belleron. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, hit 1 like, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video.